Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Cyber Network. Cameras are everywhere. They're in shops, streets, and even our homes. We use them for security, to deter crime, and to keep an eye on our belongings. But what if these cameras meant to protect us are turned against us? Hacking into CCTV systems is a growing concern. It's easier than you think, and the consequences can be serious. Imagine a stranger watching your every move in your home, or a criminal disabling your security system before a robbery. This isn't just the stuff of spy movies, it's a real threat, and it's happening right now. So how vulnerable are our CCTV systems? And what can we do to protect ourselves? Let's take a closer look at the world of CCTV hacking. Before we dive into the world of hacking, it's important to understand how CCTV systems work. These systems are the silent sentinels of security, keeping a watchful eye on our surroundings. A basic system consists of a few key components that work together seamlessly to provide comprehensive surveillance. Cameras. These capture the video footage. There are various types of cameras, each designed for specific purposes, such as dome cameras for indoor use, bullet cameras for outdoor surveillance, and PTZ cameras that can pan, tilt, and zoom to cover larger areas. DVR or NVR. The digital video recorder or network video recorder is the brain of the operation. It receives the video signals from the cameras, processes them, and stores the footage. The DVR is typically used with analog cameras, while the NVR is used with IP cameras, offering higher resolution and more advanced features. Storage. This could be a hard drive within the DVR or NVR or cloud-based storage. The choice of storage depends on the amount of footage you need to keep and how long you need to retain it. Cloud storage offers the advantage of remote access and offsite backup, ensuring your data is safe even if the physical device is damaged. Network. Most modern CCTV systems are connected to the internet, allowing you to access the footage remotely. This connectivity enables real-time monitoring from anywhere in the world, providing peace of mind whether you're at home or away. The cameras capture the video, which is then transmitted to the DVR or NVR. This transmission can be wired or wireless, depending on the system setup and the specific needs of the installation. The DVR or NVR compresses and stores the footage. Compression is crucial as it reduces the file size, allowing for more efficient storage and quicker retrieval of the video data. You can then access the live feed or recorded footage through a monitor or an app on your smartphone or computer. This flexibility means you can keep an eye on your property in real time or review past events at your convenience. Seems simple enough, right? But this connection to the internet is often where the vulnerability lies. Hackers can exploit weak security measures to gain unauthorized access, making it crucial to implement strong passwords, encryption, and regular software updates to protect your system. So, how do hackers get into these seemingly secure systems? It's a question that baffles many, especially when they believe their security measures are foolproof. Well, there are a few common weak points that hackers exploit to gain unauthorized access. One major vulnerability is default passwords. Many people never bother to change the default passwords that come with their CCTV systems. These default settings are often well known and easily accessible to hackers. This is like leaving your front door wide open. Imagine if every lock in your neighborhood had the same key. It would be a security nightmare. Another critical weak point is unsecured networks. If your Wi-Fi network isn't secure, hackers can easily access your CCTV system through the same network. This is often done through techniques like Wi-Fi sniffing or exploiting weak encryption protocols. Outdated firmware is another significant issue. Just like any other software, CCTV systems need regular updates to patch security vulnerabilities. These updates often include critical security patches that protect against newly discovered threats. Outdated firmware is an open invitation for hackers. Without these updates, your system is vulnerable to exploits that have already been identified and documented. Then there's social engineering. Sometimes hackers don't even need to be tech savvy. They can trick users into giving them access to the system through phishing emails or phone calls. These tactics exploit human psychology rather than technical vulnerabilities. These vulnerabilities make it surprisingly easy for even novice hackers to gain access to CCTV systems. With just a little bit of knowledge and the right tools, they can infiltrate your security setup and compromise your privacy. To protect against these threats, it's crucial to change default passwords, secure your network, keep your firmware updated, and be cautious of social engineering tactics. Implementing multi-factor authentication can also add an extra layer of security. By taking these steps, you can significantly reduce the risk of your CCTV system being hacked and ensure that your home or business remains secure. Let's say a hacker wants to target a particular CCTV system. Here's how they might do it. Scanning. The hacker uses tools to scan the internet for vulnerable CCTV systems. They look for systems with open ports or weak passwords. Gaining access. Once they've found a vulnerable system, they use brute force attacks, trying multiple password combinations, or exploit known vulnerabilities in the firmware to gain access. Taking control. Once inside, they can watch the live feed, access recorded footage, or even disable the system entirely, covering their tracks. To avoid detection, hackers might delete logs or disable notifications. This process can be automated, allowing hackers to compromise multiple systems quickly and easily. The hacker's toolkit: common weapons of choice. In the world of cybersecurity, understanding the tools that hackers use is crucial for defending against their attacks. These tools are sophisticated and varied, each serving a specific purpose in the hacker's arsenal. Hackers have a whole arsenal of tools at their disposal for targeting CCTV systems. These tools are designed to exploit vulnerabilities in network security, allowing hackers to gain unauthorized access to sensitive information and systems. Some of the most common ones include port scanners. Port scanners are essential for hackers as they help identify open ports on a network. These open ports can be entry points for unauthorized accesses, making them a prime target for cybercriminals. These tools scan networks for open ports, which can be used to access devices on the network, including CCTV cameras. Once an open port is identified, hackers can exploit it to infiltrate the network and gain control over connected devices. Brute force tools. These tools automate the process of trying different password combinations until they find the right one. Brute force attacks can be time-consuming, but with the right software, hackers can quickly crack passwords and gain access to secure systems. Exploit databases. These databases contain information about known vulnerabilities in different software versions. Hackers rely on these databases to find weaknesses in systems that they can exploit. By targeting known vulnerabilities, to bypass security measures and gain unauthorized access, hackers use this information to target systems with specific weaknesses. They meticulously study these vulnerabilities to develop strategies for exploiting them, making it easier to breach security defenses. Packet sniffers. These tools capture data packets as they travel across a network, allowing hackers to intercept sensitive information and passwords. Packet sniffers are particularly dangerous because they can monitor and capture data in real time, providing hackers with valuable information that can be used for further attacks. These are just a few examples of the tools that hackers use. The landscape of cybersecurity threats is constantly evolving, and hackers are always developing new tools and techniques to stay ahead of security measures. As technology evolves, so too do the methods and tools used by cybercriminals. Staying informed about these tools and understanding how they work is essential for anyone involved in cybersecurity. By knowing the enemy's weapons, we can better defend against their attacks and protect our digital world. Section 6. Real-life hacks. When security cameras fail. Sadly, CCTV hacking is not just a theoretical threat. It's happening all the time, and the consequences can be devastating. In 2019, hackers gained access to a security camera network in Washington, D.C., disabling over 120 cameras just days before a presidential inauguration. In 2016, a massive DDoS attack, fueled by hijacked CCTV cameras and other IoT devices, crippled internet service across the United States. Countless cases of home security systems being hacked, with families being spied on or even harassed through their own cameras. These cases highlight the very real dangers of CCTV hacking, from privacy violations to large-scale cyber attacks. Section 7. Beyond privacy. The real dangers of CCTV hacking. While the thought of someone watching your every move through your own security cameras is unsettling, the implications of CCTV hacking go far beyond privacy. Consider these risks: blackmail and extortion. Hackers can record compromising footage and use it to blackmail individuals or businesses. Sabotage and disruption. Hackers can disable security systems, leaving homes and businesses vulnerable to physical attacks. Data breaches. CCTV systems often store sensitive information, such as employee data or customer information. Facilitating other crimes, hackers can use CCTV footage to case out potential targets for burglaries or other crimes. CCTV hacking is not just about voyeurism. It's about gaining unauthorized access to systems that control security, privacy, and potentially even physical safety. Section 8. Shielding your site, protecting your CCTV system. The good news is that there are steps you can take to protect yourself and your CCTV system from hackers. Strong passwords. Use unique, complex passwords for your router, CCTV system, and all user accounts. Update regularly, keep your firmware, software, and operating systems up to date to patch vulnerabilities. Secure your network, use a strong Wi-Fi password, and enable network encryption to protect your devices from unauthorized access. Disable remote access. If you don't need to access your CCTV system remotely, disable this feature. Choose reputable brands. Opt for reputable CCTV brands with a good track record of security. These simple steps can significantly reduce the risk of your CCTV system being compromised. Section 9. Staying ahead of the game. Final thoughts. In an increasingly interconnected world, CCTV security is no longer a luxury. It's a necessity. But as technology advances, so too do the threats. Hackers are constantly finding new ways to exploit vulnerabilities in our digital lives, and CCTV systems are not immune. The key to staying safe is awareness and proactive action. By understanding the risks, taking precautions, and staying informed about the latest security threats, we can help ensure that our CCTV systems remain tools of protection, not targets for attack. Remember, the best defense is a good offense. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and stay secure. If you like my video, please subscribe and share my channel, Cyber Network.